Oh, Master Asahi!
Looks like the delusion's back and business is booming, huh?
And I owe it all to you. Though, I guess I probably shouldn't be happy about that, should I?
I think it's okay to let it slide just this once.
Whoa, Moe! That man, he isn't your boyfriend, is he?
Definitely not!
Did you really have to throw in definitely there?
Oh, whew, I was worried for a second. Naturally, a perfect maid like Moe couldn't very well have anything but a perfect boyfriend.
Ouch. I could be a customer, you know. You thought about that?
Perfect maid, huh?
Moe?
I'm sorry.
It bothers you, doesn't it?
What do you mean?
The idea of you being perfect.
Oh, well, I suppose I can't hide it from you any longer, Master Asahi. You've already seen that side of me once. Then what would you have me do? I'm not the icon of perfection you think I am, Kanami. I am as you see me, human. I failed you, and I felt so guilty about it all this time. There were days I even felt like hiding because of it.
If you need to talk, I'm happy to lend an ear. But beyond that, I don't think there's anything else I can really do.
Thank you. I appreciate the concern. Perhaps, since you've offered, we can go somewhere private and discuss matters. The maid delusionscape, maybe?
Huh? Okay, sure, I guess. Hey, Moe, why exactly are we here?
For some reason, I just feel like I'll be able to talk more freely in this place. About the real, unadorned me. Stripped of any lies or pretenses.
What do you mean?
As you say, I'm not a perfect maid. Not at all.
Well, yeah, nobody's perfect.
No, I don't mean I'm flawed like everybody else. I don't think you understand just how imperfect I really am.
What are you getting at?
I'm just kidding. I never get to say things like that in my maid persona, so I figured I'd give it a shot here. I'm really just an average, run-of-the-mill girl trying to get by in life. Not sure where all my mystique comes from.
You had me going there for a second.
It feels good to let loose a little. Hey, can I tell you something?
Sure, shoot.
Master Asahi, why do you think I became a maid in the first place?
Because you wanted to make all the masters in Akiba happy?
Bzzzt. That's a perfect reason for a perfect person. Me, I just wanted to wear cute clothes and work somewhere quaint. Thought it'd be fun and make me happy. That's it.
Wow, seriously?
Yep. And your reaction says it all. That's not a proper reason for a perfect maid to go to work. It's not befitting of the great perfect maid Moe, who is decidedly not the same girl you'll find behind the frou-frou. The Moe everyone always compliments and looks up to doesn't exist. She's a scam. She's not real.
If that's the case, though, then why? Why come this far? Why put on the perfect maid act for so long?
Well, it's sure as hell not to live up to expectations. More like because I'm afraid of not living up to expectations. The bar's been set, and I'm terrified of slipping below it. But it's just way too high now. Unrealistically high. This delusion came from the expectations of all the masters, and my own inability to live up to those expectations.
So, you're here because...
Because I still don't know my true self. And I want to know who I really am. And if we explore this place a little deeper, there's a chance we might find the answer, isn't there?
Maybe, but...
Master Asahi, please, accompany me to the deepest part of this place. I want to know who the maid called Moe really is.
All right. I'll escort you to the end. Let's find out together. We're here, Moe. End of the line.
But why? Why isn't there anything here?
Because this is the reality of the situation. This is the truth.
So, there is no real me? Just the person I pretend to be?
No, I don't think that's quite right.
Then what?
The real you has been right in front of you all along.
What?
Moe is Moe, and that's you. You're perfect and imperfect rolled into one. The maid Moe is a perfect existence, an ideal, like the delusion she spawned. But that perfect maid was created by you. Through your dedication, Through your desire not to let anyone down. You were so afraid of not living up to expectations, you never even noticed that you always did live up to them, and that was all you. It's not easy to do what you did, but you did it. All on your own.
Asahi.
That's why there's no grand phantasm here. Because perfect maid moe and regular girl moe are the same person. You need to be proud of what you've accomplished and make it a part of you. And recognize that you are maid moe.
Thank you. I actually do feel better now.
Just don't push yourself so hard anymore, okay? Especially around me. You can be regular girl moe when you're talking to me. There's no need to be perfect.
Oh dear. You shouldn't say such things.
Huh?
You know that makes you sound like you're my boyfriend, right?
What?
Psych! I didn't want to waste any time trying out this regular girl thing with you. It's a nice fit.
Seriously?
I can't seem to find him anywhere.
Something wrong?
Oh, Asahi!
What's up? You looking for somebody?
Yes. Before the never-ending day ends, I was thinking I'd like to try to put on my live show.
And your agent's okay with it?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it'll be an issue.
That's true. He's just going to forget all of this happened anyway once the day finally ends.
That's why I want to do this now, before people forget. Because if I do it after they forget, it'll be too late. So I've been looking around, because I wanted to personally hand over a flyer.
Oh, did we miss part of the town or something?
No, just one specific person. Somebody who I think deserves to receive a flyer directly from me.
And who would that be?
You know, that guy.
You're going to have to be more specific.
The one who's been a supporter of mine from the very start. Megane.
Oh, Goggles! Yeah, I think he'll be really happy to get a flyer from you.
I'm sure he will be.
Mippity?
Say, Asahi, will you help me find him?
You bet. I've got a gentleman's agreement to make good on after all.
Can't seem to find him anywhere.
It's not like we're out of places to look, though it does seem a little odd that we haven't run into him yet.
I really want to see him. I'd be so happy if I could.
And you have absolutely no idea where he might be?
Well, now that you mention it,
You got something?
maybe. I'm not sure, but just maybe.
Side streets seem to be goggle-free.
Yeah, I haven't seen him yet.
Wonder what kind of person old Goggles really is. There must be more to him than meets the eye.
For idols, people like him are an absolute necessity. You'd be lost without them.
You would? No dice here either, huh?
Do you think maybe I can't see him anymore?
I mean, this is Goggles we're talking about. He's gotta be in Akiba somewhere.
If he's anywhere at all.
What do you mean?
Well... no sign of him.
I really had a good feeling about this spot, too. Seems like the perfect place. Any other ideas where he might be?
Maybe he only ever existed in my heart.
Mippity? Man, where is this guy?
Maybe he's not in Akihabara anymore.
Akihabara is in a sealed loop right now, though, so he has to be. And besides, we haven't searched everywhere, so the fact that we can't find him doesn't necessarily mean... Wait, that's it! He must have seen it! Your idol event from before. Remember? He noticed there was something unusual about it, which means...
He must be in my delusionscape. Come on, Asahi, we have to hurry. He really is here.
Mippity? Yo, Goggles, this is not a good place for you to be. You're in danger here.
I noticed.
But before we get you out of here, Mippity, did you want to give him a flyer?
Yeah.
Is something wrong?
No.
Mippity?
Megane? Would you please take one of these for me?
What's this?
My first step towards becoming the idol from Akihabara I've always wanted to be.
Wanted to be?
You really didn't get it, Asahi, did you?
What do you mean?
I'm not actually an idol. I want to be more than anything. But right now, I'm just a regular girl.
You're not an idol? But then why? Wait, no. Are you saying...
Megane, because you were here for me, I was able to live out my dream of becoming an idol.
Because I was here for you?
So, my theory was correct.
A grand phantasm?
Without fans, an idol is nothing. She can't even rightfully call herself an idol. But I have fans. Or at least one fan. So it makes sense you'd have misunderstood the situation all this time.
This is all just too much to process.
Megane, you were my delusion, aren't you?
I'm a delusion?
What's going on, Mippity?
We nullified the idol delusion, but my fan, the one called Megane, continued to exist. So I met the criteria. I had fans, which made me an idol. Or made it so I could play idol for a while.
That's...
This really is the life I've always wanted for myself. But what kind of idol has no one who goes to see her? No one who worships her. I had that, though. I had Megane.
So that's it then. That's who I am. No one was selling Mippity goods. And there wasn't a single person who'd ever even heard of her before me.
It's all my fault. All my doing.
It's a story as old as time itself.
Goggles?
I knew there was something strange about this world, but I never thought that the strange thing would be me. But there's one thing I want to know. What does it mean for me to be a delusion? What's going to happen to me?
You'll...
As long as a delusion exists, the deluser will forever remain in the space between delusion and reality. But then, if that delusion is dispelled, everything about it will cease to exist. Or to have ever existed. Including you. That's the long and short of it anyway. The specifics as they apply to you two are really up to you two.
Asahi.
So you're saying the only way for Mippity to return to her reality is for me to be snuffed out?
I can't believe that.
I can. I want to believe. And I want you to let me believe.
But why?
Well, it makes for a really touching ending to this NPC subplot, don't you think? And I can go out as Mippity's #1 fan. Provably, incontrovertibly #1. So Mippity, please erase me. Erase this false existence from your world. And when you meet your future fans, give them an extra wide smile. For me.
No, I can't.
And to try to remember, even if it's just a fleeting sensation, that you're loved. Remember that I existed. Your #1 fan. Megane Taro. Mippity. I believe in you.
Megane!
What are you going to do, Mippity?
My heart hurts so much. I should have known that even now, even with what's at stake, he'd have my back. That's exactly why. I have to show him what that support means to me.
Are you sure you can go through with it?
I have to. I have to nullify this delusion. I'm going to show him my gratitude with all of my strength.
Only one adversary. Let's make short work of this.
Both limbs! Show hands! Now promenade! Show your moves! Fire wheel blade!
Here we go! Am I shimmering?
As it should be.
I feel like I've gotten stronger.
And that's the end of the idle grand phantasm.
Yeah.
Huh? So, why am I still...
You've got a little spare time. You'll still be able to stick around until this endless day finally ends.
Oh, wow. That's wonderful.
Just be sure you don't leave here with any regrets, Goggles. Take what little time you have left to...
What are you talking about?
Huh? Well, you just said it was wonderful to be back, so I figured...
I mean, what kind of regrets would I have?
Huh?
I was just worried that because I didn't disappear, maybe I wasn't Mippity's #1 fan after all.
So you actually wanted to disappear?
No, but I wanted to go out the way I came in. I was born as Mippity's #1 fan, and I'll die that way.
Thank you, Megane. Even if I forget you, some piece of me will never let you go. My very first fan, Megane Taro. But right now, we have to go. We have a quest to finish.
You can do it, Mippity. I'll be behind you forever and ever and ever. Every step of the way.
Is it possible?
What's he up to? Looking for something?
Nope. Don't worry about it.
Every time you say that, you're looking for something, and every time I find out what, you might as well just say it.
Fine. I'm looking for a trading card.
Now we're getting somewhere.
You've got to have a decent collection, right, Tachibana? Mind if I take a look?
I mean, sure, I guess. Here.
Just as I thought.
Care to loop me in?
Look, can you just come with me for a minute?
No problem. We looking for cards?
No, a person. Kyoya Izanagi.
Huh?
There's something I want to know about that sacred text of his.
Kind of a sudden lane change here, but sure. Let's go say hi. Not in his usual spot, I see.
Where could he have gone off to?
Sounds like it's time for some legwork, as Saki would say. Come on.
Damn. Not here either?
Ah, memories. This is where he saved us from those stab-happy Yakuza. Good times. Pretty darned impressive, too. If he could take on a knife-wielding gang, he must be awfully strong.
Yeah. Stronger than anyone else.
Yamato? Why, though? Why did he save us? He must have had a reason, right?
No doubt about it. That's one thing I can be absolutely certain of.
So, what was it then?
To end it.
What does that mean?
That's what I want to know. Let's hurry up and find him so we can ask.
Maybe he's around here somewhere.
Get your new cards, people! Witness the dramatic conclusion to the Vanafan arc, told entirely through tiny flavor text.
That's a little odd, isn't it?
The conclusion!
Dang it! Stop bolting like that! Why does everyone I know always do that?
Hey, you!
Oh, welcome, welcome. Are you looking to buy yourself some trading cards?
You said this is the conclusion to the Vanafan arc?
Yep. Though I should have said it's the conclusion to Vanishing Fantasy in general. Because it is. Totally buried the lead.
What's it called?
Oh, the new set? Eternal Promise. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty buyable.
Eternal Promise.
Make sure you don't miss this chance to pick up all the boosters while you can.
Hey, what's the deal?
We need to get out of here.
Where are we going? We still looking for Axeman?
Yeah, we've got to find him. And then, I've got a promise to fulfill.
A promise?
I don't get it. How could it all end like this?
What are you talking about?
Don't ask me. Ask the man himself. He's got to be in the Chuny Delusionscape. Yo, we're overdue for a conversation.
Couldst the time be upon us?
Wow, he actually was here after all.
Kyoya, I didn't think I knew you, but I do. I know you better than anyone.
This is the last verse, the final entry into the sacred tome of the boy who composed the world.
I hadn't seen that in so long that I'd all but forgotten about it.
So, what's new with you guys? What are you talking about? Like, seriously, what?
About the sacred text. The answer to what should occupy that final blank page is right in front of us.
Still not really clarifying things here.
Altogether, the sacred text should have 100 pages. And in Vanafan, there are 100 different cards.
Wait, what are you saying?
The trading card game Sweeping Akiba is the encroachment of the sacred text. And man, does it ever take me back. I wrote Freedom a long time ago. 1 page for each character. I crafted each and every one of their stories.
So you're saying you've got a second delusion?
Yeah, the trading cards. And one of them is standing right before you.
The time has come. Let us commence your final trial.
A grand phantasm? Seriously?
Back when I was writing it, it consumed my every waking thought. Or, no, it was more than that. I lived it. What could I do to cap off that final page? The proper conclusion could make it into the greatest story ever told. But as time passed, it faded from my thoughts. I'd forgotten all about it. Now, I finally remember how dreams and delusions danced through my head as I pondered that last unwritable page. But in spite of all my creativity, I never would have expected it to come back into my life like this.
So when you said...
Yeah, stronger than anyone else.
Whoa.
The strongest, coolest, smartest character I'd ever created is the one who spawned from my delusion. That's you, isn't it? Kyoya Izanagi, the demon-eyed avenger fated to save the world.
I am honored to finally make your acquaintance, World Composer.
What the hell do you mean by that? We've made each other's acquaintance time and time again already. And why didn't you ever tell me about all this? It's not like you never had the opportunity.
Do you not recognize the traits your hand writ unto me? Taciturn, cool-headed, needlessly mysterious.
Your personality isn't an excuse, and you talk way too much to be taciturn.
That's true.
Look, Kyoya, just tell me. Tell me how this tale ends. What sort of finale did I dream up in my delusion?
The composer conquers his delusion, then saves the world. A simple, oft-repeated tale, but a worthy one.
Oh, so now you get to ignore your personality traits?
If thou dost not nullify me, then the cycle of the never-ending day shall continue its grim march unto eternity.
But...
Save thy breath. The duty to carry this tale to its conclusion falls solely upon thee. Steel thy soul and fight.
Fine, if that's what I must do.
Yamato, will you be okay with this?
There's a question I heard somebody get asked in an interview once. When are you happiest as a writer?
Oh? And what was the answer?
When my characters take on lives of their own. When they start to speak words I didn't write, and take actions I didn't prescribe. And one of my characters is doing exactly that, right before my eyes. How could that not make me happy?
Spoken like a true author.
Say whatever you want. You ready, Kyoya? I'm gonna see this thing through to the very end. I'm gonna see the hell out of it.
One customer ready to be seen. Let's show some true hospitality.
Trust you!
Embrace it! Here we go!
Guys, please allow me to be your friend. I can help you. You're very astute. That's what you need to do.
I'm running from it!
Tony, take care not to get down.
Got more in me.
Show me your moves!
Here we go!
I'm alive! I'm running promenade! Show me your moves! Drop the check in!
You can activate action mode now.
Here we go! That hurt, I know. Restorative melody. Healing. Here we go.
Nothing is impossible!
True strength unlocked. I'm seriously skilling. What's this do?
Is it gone?
With this, the sacred text at long last sees its conclusion.
Kyoya.
My return to the tome is imminent. The tale's true ending shall be sealed with my homecoming.
Wait. When this day finally ends, I don't think you'll get the chance to see each other again.
Then once this is over, I'll rewrite the ending so we do.
Thou hast already brought my tale to its conclusion. The next story to focus on should be thine own.
Yeah. I'll bring this adventure to its end.
In my final moments, 'tis my honor to deliver this unto thee.
Wait. Is this?
Yes, 'tis the final verse, composed unto the sacred book.
Thanks. I'll keep it close to me always.
Thou dost bear a noble countenance. It suits thee well, demon-eyed avenger.
Thank you. I bid thee adieu, my friend. Farewell, Kyoya Izanagi. My strongest, greatest hero.
Whose phone is that?
It's mine.
You? Kind of a rarity for you to get a message, isn't it?
Who is this? Unknown address.
Spam mail, huh?
No, I don't think so.
Even though it's from an address you don't know?
It says, I'd like to meet and talk. It's gotta be from her.
Ooh.
What are you getting all worked up for?
Huh? Another one?
This one says, haven't changed your mail address, huh? Why would I have?
You really think it's her?
Yeah, gotta be Mari. Guess she held on to my address all this time.
What are you gonna do?
Might as well go meet with her.
But where?
Times like these, she never ever says where she is. Let's try heading to the DAB itself. With things the way they are right now, I'm guessing the boss ain't in.
Hey, you're Shinomiya, aren't you?
In the flesh. Sorry for not keeping in touch.
What are you here for?
Looking for someone. You know where Mari is?
Chief Tojo? She's out.
Out?
And with an unauthorized prototype of her project, no less.
Unauthorized prototype?
Any idea what that means?
No, but I think we got all the info we're gonna and should take our leave.
Hey, stop!
I wonder where she is.
There's only one place left she could possibly be. I'm sure of it.
You are?
Yeah. She's in my delusionscape.
What? Really?
Yeah, I had a hunch she might be. I'm guessing we're gonna have the breakup talk.
You're breaking up with your ex?
We never really ended it. I just ran off. But this time, I'm gonna make sure she knows it's over between us.
Over there! It's her!
Figured you'd be here.
And I knew you'd come.
Funny that, since you're the one who's been looking for me everywhere.
And here you are.
So, what did you want to talk about?
I finished it. The prototype.
The prototype? Oh, no way.
That's no small task. Guess you inherited my work once I took off, huh?
It was your dream, so it was my dream too.
And you're my dream.
Yes. It does seem that way, doesn't it?
You guys lost me.
She finished the prototype of the visualization device. That's all we're talking about here.
And I wanted you to have it.
Not necessary.
Not necessary? Wasn't this your dream project?
The device is finished. So the dream is dead now. I don't need it anymore.
But why not?
Tell me, Mari, how was it when you finally switched it on? Pretty great?
Oh, of course. Immediately after finishing it, I was the absolute first test subject.
And? How'd you look?
I couldn't say, because no one showed up in the mirror.
Huh?
That's how I knew it was finally done.
Huh. Guess I was right all along.
Of all the things to be right about.
It's an answer. This is what I've been dying to know for so long now. Which means you were dying to know too, Mari.
I was. And yet, when I switched it on and saw no image reflected in the mirror, I thought to myself, isn't it ironic? It's called a visualization device, but it can only visualize things that exist in reality. So yes, it's true. My existence is a delusion.
And that's all I ever wanted to know. Which is why I don't need the device anymore. So, what was it you wanted to say to me? You didn't just want to let me know the device was finished, I assume.
You assume correctly, of course. Naturally.
Mari, are you...
Reiji, you've been suffering for so long. Doomed to exist in the space between reality and delusion. That's why I summoned you here. I wanted to give you peace, Reiji. I want you to nullify me.
So that's it, is it?
Once you do, when this never-ending Sunday comes to a close, you'll finally be free of your burden. It's not like you to look so bewildered.
And I'm not.
Then what's that expression on your face?
I was thinking about something. About why I brought you into existence.
Reiji?
See, I don't believe in love and romance. But for some reason, it was love I sought more than anything. Doesn't make a lick of sense, does it? It's so funny, I forgot to laugh. The answer I'd been seeking for so long was right in front of me. But I was afraid of it. Now that's not like me.
Oh no. I rather think that's exactly like you, Reiji.
You do?
After all, you're the one who ran away from me, aren't you?
Got me there.
You haven't changed a bit. You've always been inadequate. You're certainly not the debonair man you think you are.
Just had to get in a pot shot at me, didn't you?
The thing is, I love you just the way you are.
Love? Not loved?
Of course. After all, I'm your forever girl.
Guess a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do then. Gotta make myself seem worthy of a nice gal like you. Hey, Asahi. Give me a hand, will ya? Let's nullify the hell out of this delusion. Let's show her what we can do.
Are you sure?
Can't very well run away from a fight like this when the woman I love standing right in front of me, can I?
Gotcha. Just making sure.
All right then. Let's get this breakup started.
Phew, only one customer. We can do this, everybody. We can actually imagine nothing to it.
Guess I'm still growing after all. Not too shabby. Old dog, new tricks. And that's the end of that chapter.
I guess so.
Well done, Reiji. You showed poise and confidence.
I'm your man. I gotta look good for you.
Of course.
Mari?
Yes?
The woman, called Mari Tojo, has never existed.
That's right.
But the time we shared together, that's absolutely real. You know that.
Thank you.
And when Monday finally comes around, supposedly I'm going to forget it all. But I feel like that's not what's going to happen. I won't forget you.
Now that's definitely not like you.
What, you think I'm getting soft on you now?
Hey, Reiji,
Yeah?
it's okay. You don't need to be afraid anymore. And you don't have to lie to yourself about your feelings. So, when it's all over, I want you to love someone real, okay? Love her with all your heart. For me, that's my final request.
That's a pretty tall order for a guy like me, but guess it can't hurt to give it my best shot.
Goodbye, Reiji.